So hi everybody, welcome back to my Reddit series. Today we're gonna check out Reddit. I don't know why I said it. Welcome back. Yeah, let's just get into it. And as usual, I have to use my mouse. Somewhere here. Top post this week. My parents' perception of me being a wizard with money. That will be me. And probably you too. My new t-shirt. r/Bitcoin. Magic internet money. Join us. I like the roller coaster. We're in a roller coaster situation right now. And like they say here, a wide view of the Bitcoin roller coaster. If you look in the long term, it's going up. It's going up. It's going up. Will it pop? It's a bubble. It's a bubble. It's a bubble. It's still a bubble. You don't want to know how many times I have had this discussion before in the past of my life. That it's a bubble, it's a bubble, and it popped. True. People back in 2020 signing paper monies. Please repost 200 years from now. We rebranded. Is it too much? CoinHub. Bitcoin so fast, you will come. Find a Bitcoin near you. Sealed message in a bottle of the southern coast of England with Bitcoin block address in it. That will be very cool. That's way nicer than what most of you guys are doing to me. Because you guys are always asking me if I can give you private keys. You should just put your address in a bottle, throw it in the sea and hope it gets to England. It's a bigger chance than asking me for private keys and for money. I ain't no charity. I wish I had. I wish I could buy a house, buy a new car, buy some stuff, but I can't. Brace yourself. Halving is coming. It's going to be too expensive to buy Bitcoin. Get it by in the beginning of 2020 because before we know it, it's going to be way too expensive. 10 million Bitcoin prediction is closer than it sounds. Maybe that's true. Let's hope so. See this one? I wish I had that one. I have this one. I'm very happy with it. But that one's from diamonds. Yeah. To the moon. Baby Yoda. Have you seen The Mandalorian? If you haven't, you should. It's fun. It's very cool. The Crypto Coin Center. Boring. Spotted on my commute today. It's like the universe is trying to tell me something. Oh, it says HODL. HODL Bitcoin. Can someone explain to me, a noob, what proof of work is? How can we explain the proof of work? How I'm going to explain this? This is what the miners do, and they create a proof of work. So the proof of work would be the tree of coins. So whenever somebody mines it, for instance, I mine the first Bitcoin, I send it to somebody, and then that somebody will be Alice, and Alice sends it to Bob. So they need to have the proof of work that I send it to Alice, so that Alice can send it to Bob. That will be the proof of work. Is this true what we're reading here? 20 years of inflation. Your fiat money lost 50% of its value. Bitcoin fixes this. And they have a calculator and they say that if you bought something in the year 2000 and it cost you $100, then nowadays you would pay $149, which is a lot of money. Which is a lot more money. I don't know if you make more money, if you make 50% more money than you did in the year 2000, but I don't think that's true. And so they say Bitcoin fixes it. I don't know. Maybe it's true. Nobody knows. The hash rate continues to climb. Yeah, I think that the hash rate is continuing to climb. I think it has something to do with China.
The Chinese! No! Somebody has to stop them!
Before it was China that was mining very much, and then all of a sudden one day they said, we're gonna ban Bitcoin because... brain is trying to figure out what the word is that I'm searching for. Volatility. Chinese authorities didn't like the volatility of the Bitcoin price, which means that it's going up and down way too much. And so they banned it. And this year they unbanned it. Of course, Bitcoin price is also over the past year rising to the 8,000 mark. Okay, obviously a higher Bitcoin price should lead to an increase of network hash rate. Yeah, because if the price is rising, people want to start mining again, or else you will lose money. Never allow this. If your electricity bill is higher than the amount of Bitcoin that you are mining, then you should stop, obviously. And now the price of Bitcoin is rising. I think we get some more miners. So what else is on the Reddits? Is this true that JP Morgan believes that Bitcoin has intrinsic value? Bitcoin intrinsic value remains below market price, suggests some downside risk. JP Morgan is one of the big banking companies of the United States of America, and they were very anti-Bitcoin in the beginning of Bitcoin. Now they seem to have changed their view on Bitcoin. I think it's a good thing. I don't know, because banks are going crazy. I think that in the next decade, the next 10 years, banks are gonna go all bankrupt. Bankrupt? I think eventually banks will take over this idea of blockchains. Ooh, Bitcoin cookies. Would you eat Bitcoin cookies? I would, but not these ones. Doesn't look that nice. Don't buy Bitcoin. Cryptocurrencies are harmful to the banking system and may weaken the state apparatus. So buy Bitcoin. Buy slowly Bitcoin. Give them time to change system. They need at least 10 years. 10 more years to change system. Giving you private key. Good story, bro. 401k. What was the 401k? Is that your official portfolio? A 409k? I don't even get this joke. Do you guys get this joke? Please explain this joke to me. Why is Bitcoin halving 2020 important for crypto investors? It will get twice as expensive for miners to make Bitcoin, so they will sell it for twice as much money, or else they will stop mining. So I think we are gonna see a year of growing in price. So get your Bitcoins now. This is a good question. If Bitcoin and Ethereum exist on two different blockchains, why do I only have one mnemonic phrase per ledger device? You can use different algorithms to create different private key sets. It's kind of like a math thing, and you just change one of the variables, but not all the variables in the formula. Ignore the FUD. Bitcoin is fraud. Cryptocurrencies are not real. Bitcoin will be banned. Chinese. Bitcoin will be banned. Oh, my foot. Sleepy feet. Because if I stand up straight, I'm a little bit outside of frame. And if I sit down, I'm also out of frame. What, is there any tutorial on how to build a wallet? I would like to know how to build my own wallet. If you want to know how to build your own one, check out GitHub. There's probably a wallet on GitHub from which you can learn. Somebody bought 5 millibits. My journey begins. That's a good thing. Start with something. 5 millibits is still 5 millibits. If you would call it in Satoshis, it's a lot of Satoshis. Because there's 100 million Satoshis in one Bitcoin. So 100 million? 1 million? That's 500,000 of Satoshis. So that's a lot of Satoshis. And Satoshis means 0.0000000 0.0000001 Bitcoin. It's itchy in my neck. It's this necklace. Better. First time buying Bitcoin, put in $5 and came out with this from local Bitcoin. Did I mess up? I don't think you messed up. I think in this situation, sometimes your transaction rate where you buy it is not the same as the transaction rate that you see in your wallet. And that's because the person that sells it to you might have a little bit of provision. I don't know the word, but they need to have a little bit of profit. Bitcoin is accepted here. She trades cookies for Bitcoin. This one must be avoiding taxes too. It's a giant dollar wanting praying mantis. A kitty cat on the roof. Looks like Mantis Dollars is rampaging, causing a home a total mess. Everything is burning down while people are worrying about Bitcoin for tax evasion. Hilarious. A Dutch bank, the ABN-AMRO, which is the bank that I'm using, as you can see here. We're using the ABN-AMRO and they have a negative interest, which is very weird. Well, I don't think it's weird, to be honest. I think it's a good thing. I think it's not weird that you have to pay a certain company. If they would keep your money safe, why would they pay you interest? Because you are loaning them the money. But you are not actually loaning them the money. They can create money out of thin air. So why would you loan them money? They don't even need that money. They're keeping your money safe. So I think if you are a millionaire, you should pay money to keep your money safe instead of getting money to keep your money safe. That's stupid. I think it's not fair. It's totally not fair. It's making me angry. Just finished my goals for 2020. To-do list. Run a Bitcoin node. Relax. Are you getting paid for running a Bitcoin node? I should create a Bitcoin node because, well, I'm recording this. In the meantime, as you can see, I am running the Bitcoin 16.3 and I'm using it on my Bitcoin blockchain, as I showed you in my previous video how I do this. And I am currently re-indexing the entire blockchain, the entire 300 gigabyte blockchain. Why? Because for some reason my internet was down in the last couple of days, as I am going to show you right now. Today is day one with no internet. Let me show you the internet. You see this? This is our router. And as you see, internet is red. It's supposed to be green. So we have to wait a couple of days before we have internet again. And good story, brah. We're back. Why am I doing this? Because mainly I usually do stuff on the computer and on the internet just to gain knowledge about something. You should do that too. Dutch government killing post a coin my Bitcoin startup. Seriously, I have to read this. This is my country. Last summer I started a side project, post a coin. A simple and straightforward idea. Really, you can buy high quality postcards with Bitcoin preloaded to give as a gift. For the crypto nerd, a paper wallet, really. The reason is a draconian Dutch implement from the European AMLD5 directive, which is certainly going to solve the rampant problem with money laundering with cryptocurrencies. So whenever you are into cryptocurrencies, you are a money launderer. That makes me a money launderer? I don't think I'm a money launderer. So what they want is you to be supervised. How much each supervised company has to pay is unclear, but just the fee one has to pay to be supervised is going to cost a lot. Numbers like $150,000 or something like that. That's a lot of money per year. just to be supervised. So which will mean that if I would want to start a Bitcoin company, then I cannot even start it because I don't have the money to start it. That's not fair. Okay, beware rather obvious Bitcoin scams on YouTube. Like my channel is a big Bitcoin scam. The channels look good at first. We have a lot of fake YouTube channels. And some of those fake YouTube channels even copy my videos and try to... I have a piano. It's a rather small one. That's what you heard. Yeah, I think that's it for today. I have had enough of Reddit. I dropped my mouse.
Hey, it's my mouse.
I drop your mouse. It's over for today. I hope you guys did enjoy these Reddit videos. And if you didn't, let me know it by giving it a big thumbs up. And if you didn't, then subscribe to my channel and I will see you guys in the next Reddit video. So I hope you guys had fun today. See you guys next time. Woohoo! Usually I say, I hope you guys learned something new today, but I don't think anybody learned something new today. I think I lost a lot of knowledge today. This wasn't a very smart episode, man. But I wanted to make some video. I hold Bitcoin. I hope you do too.